Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off from Baltimore. Nixon now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Let's go. Back gets the handoff. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Working quickly here. And in motion out of the slot.
Unlock right. Smash. Alert.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Play action now, Allen. Look there, that throw falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And the Steelers will take over deep on their own side. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get back for They're throwing it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper Hamilton with the pitch. And he's going to go. It's a big six. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. It's return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little softer in snapping this, you hope, Brock, after that delay game. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Starting that play, Trenton Simpson.
I think one thing that will take with the transition from college to the NFL, not every run will be a big play. Some of them, they're just testing the end of the normal game, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 2nd and 12 now. Offense in the hurry up here. The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. Outright McCaffrey makes the grab. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go! Ready, ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Set. Let's go. 18
Offense up to the line fast.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Cowboy 80.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
On the jump.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Shut up.
Allen looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a punt of 47 yards. And the Steelers will take over possession.
Hold it ready.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hey. 79 Broncos. 70 ready. 70 ready. Hunt.
Throwing from the gun. We'll get this one to Brooks. All the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers need only one to take the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Yeah, like they catch.
Kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. And he's
That was that forced fumble.
He gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. Set go.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Now, faster, faster.
Working quickly here.
Liking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Chop 60. Chop 60.
Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Right up the gut. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Allen on the play action. That one's cut along the left sideline.
You know seconds, they're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's a roll back on the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
60 Bison.
Second and 8. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Uh-oh, no baby in my arms. I got 100% attention now.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Throwing off the play fake here. Gets everything he has under this throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to trip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Check smash.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Andrews with the catch. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Hits his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 42. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Go!
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Go!
Here's a give up the middle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Shut up!
2nd and 6 coming up here.
70 Timberwolf.
Has it in close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the inner harbor. The Steelers looking for a bigger lead before the break. Six DBs out there for the Ravens. 3rd down coming up.
Lion. 19 Tiger. 19, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Man in motion here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. Say, hey.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Okay, break. Buffalo 18. Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Cowboy 80. Ready?
Looking to throw it this time. Buys time, rolling right. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers throw their lead just before halftime. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Having gained about a handful there. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he got this close to midfield before going out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Allen setting up play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Play action now with Allen. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He's looking deep once again. This is caught inside the 15. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 1-score game before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Bronco 80.
They send a man in motion.
Hut, hut.
Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15. Now looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Pass play now. And a man is there to knock that away.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Connect on first, it's 2nd down. They'll throw it again. Flush down out to his left. Varner's got it, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They motion the tight end over. Throwing it again here. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and maybe just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And they able to double their lead.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
On first down, they'll run. And he stops on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Let's go.
From the 39. Escapes out to the left. That throw finds Pickens. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Still sticking with the passing game. Has a man. It's Brooks. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Getting out to his left. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. Working quickly here. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. They are throwing it again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Ready.
They've got a man in motion. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
How many times, Kate, how many times we sit in these meetings and the coaches will tell us the same thing? We win this game. We win these situations Monday to Saturday. That was awesome. That was short yardage recognition of that run, and they demolished it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Let's go now.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now off play action. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Come on, set. Set go.
They'll try and throw it here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
70 Timberwolves. Trap 60, trap 60. Hut, hut.
Play action now. Allen. This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll try and punch it in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Hurry.
Offense in the hurry-up here.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll hand it to him again. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
Check, Panther. Go. Ready.
Hill. And he's brought down for a loss.
Set, Temple, set.
Offense up to the line fast.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Get up.
Looking to throw. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And they'll take the lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
Hustle, hustle.
Slot man motioned over. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
My boy came out here to play today.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he makes it inside the 5 before going out at the last moment. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Hey, forget about it. Forget 1st down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
Go street. Go.
Diving for the goal line, and it's not free. And this is picked up by the Ravens.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. And fortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
Bro, you got your mic on? That shit crazy, ain't it?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
QB sneak coming. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's what happened when you try to do cheese, man. I tried to get extra XP points and shit, bro.
You stay ahead of the chains. Bad news, Kate.
Shit backfired on my ass. I'm trying to get extra. I'm trying to win MVP with Aaron Brooks, bro. It was the wrong nigga who scored.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Bring it. Ready.
Here's the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Viking 18. Ready, ready.
They'll run it.
Oh, shit.
And they bring him down.
I didn't think bro was gonna go. I thought he was gonna pass.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Check, check. Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Working quickly here.
At the 60. At the 60. Track at 60. And up.
Now Allen going to the air. They did it. He made the interception. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown.
Ball don't.
You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
19 Lions.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Pioneer. Mustang 19. Hut.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens. The 50. 30. And he does it, Brock. He takes the fumble all the way back for 2 points the other way.
This is why I tell you, bro, I'm DUI, bro. I'm DUI.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Nixon now to return it.
Oh, he died. I was finna hit stick.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a give.
Oh my gosh, I was there.
Broke through the tackle. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
We was there, bro.
Before
We
that
was
time, so 6
there.
to go on 2nd down.
Ready. Street.
They send a man in motion.
Check go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check. Go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 3 now.
Let's go now. Hut.
Back to the well again. And this one does not go far.
Let's go.
Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
70. Ready.
Throwing now. That one's cut along
Come
the
on.
side. And they take him down right along the 30. Plowing up the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. They give it to him again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
No. Rig alert.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Ready.
Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Floating back gets the handoff. And he only gets this one down to the 9. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. And that should be their last game in this game.
Those plans they were making for overtime, all the coordinators, the guys on the field, well, I guess you could file them away for another game. They won't get to see the extra frame here.
Okay, ready.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut.
And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Oh, let me check my stats, man. Let me check my stats real quick, bro.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Just a little reminder right there that he's more than a passer. They'll call his number as a runner too, especially if the defenses don't account for him.
Go!
2nd and 3 now.
Check out!
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. They did it. He made the interception. And the Ravens make one of their best plays in the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory.